So hello. Let's do this, shall we? Kind of just watching the numbers right now to make sure it's gonna do all right. Um, Turn that down. It's holding steady. It's doing over 5,000 kilobits per second. I'm guessing it decided not to use my thumbnail. Anywho, let's get to work, shall we? See what we can find to do today. It's raining cats and dogs. This field needs fertilized. What else? This field in the middle is fully fertilized. Let's just check it on the map. I don't want to run all the way over there. Um, so if we go to fertilization, we're not rolling anything because it only gives us like 2 or 3%. So this one is the only one that needs fertilized between now and harvest time. Luckily, everything's the same thing, so we won't forget anything this time. Is there anything? There's nothing growing in this one yet. I'm thinking about selling some stuff and buying a field. Or not selling some stuff, taking out a loan, then buying a field. But if you look at 68, about 614 grand. I don't want to take out that big of a loan. We do need to expand the farm and do some things. But I really don't want to have to deal with that. I would also like to move the farm from where it is now, get this whole field back, but I want to save up some money before we do that. Like, we need to make a profit on some stuff before we do that. So, I'm just trying to see what a good field would be. Could buy all 3 of these. We could get those 2 for 250,000, plow them together. We won't plant anything in them this year, I don't think. I don't think it's worth it. How much are these? 149,000. So, we're looking at approximately 400,000 for those 3. Yeah, because let's see, that's 250 and 150. So that's 400,000. We'd have to plow them all together and do that way. Let's hop in the pickup and let's just go for a drive down there and see what it looks like. Let's get our steering wheel set up. Should have done that before we got started. I just want to have a look at them before I buy them, see what's in them, see what's growing. Because if I buy them and they got stuff growing in them, then I don't want to get rid of that yet. And there's no point to be in a hurry because we can harvest what's in them instead of wasting it. So it's going to be kind of not a long drive to get there, but it's not going to be the closest either. 68 would be my preference, but like I said, I don't want to take out a $600,000 loan. Oh, wrong direction. Just to get it done. Hey, so I'm gonna turn here. We're not gonna get these two little guys, but what we're looking at is these threes here. That's withered. That's harvested. And then we got a big withered field again. And then we can't hurt it, it's not ours, but I want to see what this is. So, soybeans, and they are withered. So, I think we could afford to do these fields, and then on the bottom down there, we can set up our brewery. So let's take a look and see what the brewery is going to cost to get set up. We want productions. It's $80,000, so we need $500,000 in loans to do all this. And then we can plow all this up today and get it done. I think we do it. Let's just get the loan then. Yeah, we don't owe anything. Spent $119,000 on new vehicles today somehow. Alright, 500,000, here we come. I don't like getting loans because then that's something I have to pay off in the future, which means money I make isn't actually money I make, but it takes money to make money. So we might as well borrow some money and get it to where we can start making more money. So we want these. Buy. And we want these. Buy. Okay, it leaves us with 151,000. Let's go in here to our productions. Brewery. Oi. And then I want to put this down here somewhere. So, which one do I want to put it on? This one seems a little more flatter, so let's just go ahead and do a little bit of leveling. Start right there. I don't want to take up too much space because we want a decent sized field here. But I also do want enough room so we're not, you know, having to deal with this in the future. Sure looks to me like we're lifting it up quite a bit. But we're getting her done. We'll have to smooth it out for our entryways and whatnot. Not 100% a huge fan of the landscaping tools. And I know they just came out with that terraforming mod where you can do it with equipment. But I almost feel like that would be harder. really, we can't take this all the way to the little path through road there, because then it's gonna mess up our roadway and entrances to our fields. So let me just try to get this straightened up a little bit. About like so. Okay, let's see if that's enough room or not to put this building down. I think it's plenty of room. Okay, we got it. Now we just need to smooth out a driveway and around the edges. Smooth out the front. We'll drop off our cargo here so we can pull up the road and back in, so we won't be in the way of our pallets. So let's just go ahead and soften. I wish it would stay at the intensity you put it at in the first place. If you've been keeping up with the series, you'll know we haven't took out a loan until now. So it does kind of bother me. Like, I feel like we shouldn't have had to get a loan because we started with $6 million in the first place. But to build it and do and keep progressing, I felt like we just kind of had to get us a little loan to keep it interesting. Alright, let's paint us a road in here. Go with gravel. We'll just come from over here. So that's our loading station. We're going to want a little wider than that so we can come in and load. We're going to want a pathway over this way. And then we're going to have a back end spot right there. And then I'll paint some grass back over here. Just get the straighter edge. No, we don't want it to look perfect, but I want it to be close. And the grass can be a little spotty. It doesn't bother me none. Alright, we gotta get those two spots right there. Alright, so now we got that. I'm gonna plow all these together, so I guess the access road didn't really matter. And then we'll be good to go. So we got our brewery. When the barley's ready to harvest, we'll load it up. We'll put it in here. Should be golden. But let's just see what we have to do. Let's go find our big boy tractor and our big boy plow. I don't want that. Armadillos keep digging holes in my backyard. I guess I could look both ways before crossing the road. I also wish my mirrors were in a better spot so I could actually see what was going on. Alright. That building in front of us there now, with the lights and the fences around it, that is our sales station for the beer once it's created. Need to get that truck parked back up. Alright. I'm just gonna park this right here so I don't have to run very far in the rain. I love how it leaves the blinker on when you get out of the truck. Alright, there's a big tractor, there's a big plow. So we got what we need. Keep going. I mean, I'd say we have progressed decently. I mean, we've got this 9R, we've got decent equipment. We don't have a harvester. We sold it to be able to buy more stuff. I mean, we've got 2 chicken coops, we've got a semi and 2 trailers. We do still need to invest in the bigger chicken coop that holds 900 head of chickens. Who parked that trailer in my way? We're going through the bushes. No, we're not. I forgot there's a ditch over there. Come on back. Got some hay bales still. For what? I don't know. We don't have any animals that take hay. I kept it just in case we got any. I really would like to get cows at some point, but that might be something we just have to do in a different playthrough. Because this is going to be the chicken and bear farm. This is what we should have named this series in the first place. Should have named it Chicken and Beer. Alright, it's going to be a long drive at 25 miles an hour. Let's go ahead and get our flashers on and our beacons going. Do we have beacons? Yeah, we got beacons on this tractor. I am ready for a modded version of this tractor to come out so I can put the triples on it. I mean, these fat duals look okay, but I like the look of the triples better. Should have put my hat on. My hair looks like a damn cockatoo. Singing, roll on the highway, roll on along, roll on, daddy, till you get back home. Roll on, family. I gotta get my magical joystick over here. Oh, and by the way, I got an awesome mod that I think you guys would really enjoy. But it's all it does is it gives you the ability to set your auger on your auger wagon, your trailer, or even your combine, to where you can push a button to turn it on and off instead of just automatically kicking on, which to me makes it so much more realistic. Okay, we're gonna want to scoot over before we hit that button. Don't want to be too close to the road. I have it on? Yep, we're creating fields. So, try to keep her steady, Eddie. I'm just going to turn here. We'll paint in anything that doesn't end up being field. We'll turn it back to grass. I'm thinking I love doing grass, but for us to do it again, we're going to have to buy all new equipment again. Alright, let's go ahead, get the GPS on, get that on, turn field creator back on. Let's get about 15 meters. And then let's do this button. And we should be able to do this button. And we should be rocking and rolling. It's a little in, but I'm okay with that. We can come back and hit those edges. It's not going to hurt anything for our field to be a little bit smaller than the rest of them. But we're going to get all this plowed together. And then we've got another fairly decent sized field. Like, it didn't look that big on the map. That's going to be an alright sized field. I don't know what we're going to plant in it. Probably would be smart just to go ahead and put barley in here, but we've already leased the planter for the year. I don't want to have to get it again. So I think I'm just going to say we'll wait till next planting season, because I mean, I really hate to do, like, next year we're probably going to do, you know, 2 or 3 different crops. And it helps because the more fields we have, the more crops we can do. But we definitely want to keep the beer operation going, but I also want to be able to do other things as well, like corn. Corn is my favoriteest crop to do. As soon as we get to the point where we get some good silos and stuff modded in the game, I am gonna get one of the ones that have the corn dryer on it, so we can do all that kind of stuff as well. Have dry corn to sell to people instead of just, you know, straight out of the crop straight out of the field basically. Probably gonna have to do another headland pass at the top because it's not really gonna fit in there. Roll on, mama, like I asked you to do. Roll on, 18-wheeler. Roll on. Barely fit through there. I'm gonna skip a row, go down, and then I'll have to come back again. We'll probably just lime this whole field, because where we're plowing new fields, it's gonna need lime, so we might as well just do it all at once. Get it all to the same area, so we're not losing any yield. Also, another thing I'm ready for, I don't know if you guys are or not, but I'm ready for the unit convert light mod again. That was like one of my favorite mods of FS19, getting it from, you know, all liters and stuff to bushels and tons. Like, oh, you've got 50,000 liters of corn. Well, that really don't relate with me because we don't use liters in America. Like, we use bushels, and tons. Might have to do a search tonight after the stream and see if I can find it. I think after we harvest this year, I'm gonna do, how many fields? This is just adding one field, so we're not gaining a whole lot in that perspective. Just trying to think, because we had 3, then we bought the other one, so we had 4, like including the little one. So now we have 5. So next year we can do like 2 big fields in, one crop. And then 3 fields in another crop. So like if we want to do beer again next year, depending on how it profits us, we can do 2 big fields of wheat or barley. And then if we don't, if we do like that, then we can do the 2 fields in wheat or barley, and then we can do 3 fields, since 2 of them are smaller, in corn, which I think will be a good idea. Diversify us a little bit, give us money coming in at different points of the year. We'll just kind of have to see what kind of harvest we get this year. I'm hoping that we have at least like 100,000 liters of barley by the time we're done harvesting everything. I really would like to do a big soybean harvest as well, but soybeans are like the only thing that you can't do a production with. So it makes it difficult to want to do them. They do pay well. I mean, they pay $1,800 per 1,000 liters. But, beer's probably like $3,000 per 1,000 liters. So we'll just kind of have to see how it goes. Wheeler. Roll on. Armadillos keep digging holes in my backyard. Hello, Moto. So, once this is done, that means we're going to have to rent a lime spreader. Get this limed before winter. I'm done rolling anything because it's not worth it. I've already established that. And then, I mean, other than that, we just got to plow it, which we're doing, lime it, and fertilize it, and we'll be at 95% yield. I'm hoping precision farming comes pretty soon. I don't understand why they didn't put it base game. I really don't. Would have been great to put it base game. But maybe they just didn't quite have it figured out on how to get it converted over and work properly. Can't ever tell. You never know what goes on at the studio. Armadillos keep digging. Now we're dropping frames. That's what I'm talking about. Freaking gets me. Oh well. It is what it is, I guess. I can't make it work any better. I think I did find the sweet spot to work as good as possible, but I think it's just the internet I have. The upload speed just comes in and out so often that it's going to be kind of hard to keep it perfect and pretty. But we'll keep on trucking along. It'll catch back up. It'll get there. Just say like everybody else I watch stream does and be like, oh, it's fine on my end. You guys are just seeing stuff. Get her lined out, Larry. This is the last little bit. Then we gotta go switch tractors and get that lime spreader. So let's go ahead and let this fold up. Turn off GPS, we don't need that anymore. Hop in the cab. This plow's nice and all, but they didn't do a good job at finishing up the modding on it. We got over there. Clear. I really love driving first person. The only problem is with a tractor this big on this kind of map, it doesn't work out real well. I really want a good 16 times map to come out. North Dakota's okay, but it's too laggy. The frames are too low for us to play and record videos and stream on that, so we'll just have to wait till they either update it and it works good, or you know, we go on to something else. Could always do Yukon River Valley, but like I said, we'll just have to see. Just keep rolling, 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 rolling. this thing back in here, park the plow and the tractor. Get us a lime spreader back. I don't think there's anything else we could do, otherwise we'd set up a course play course. Who shut the doors? Probably me. That would be my guess. Come on, baby. Squeeze her on in there. I really want... I actually did get some modded sheds and stuff so we can get a little bit better sheds for our farming style. Go ahead and drop that there. We'll just leave this parked here. Don't need it anymore for now. Let's go ahead and get these doors shut. Keep it dry in here. Could have stored our bales in here, I guess. Oh, that water's cold. It's cold. Whew. I wish we did have some better lime spreaders, but that's what we got. So let's just grab the extension. Want that. What is it going to cost me to lease it? About 5 grand. Not bad. Get this tractor. Back her on out. I do have a lime silo, so we'll have to check it and see if we need any more lime. Alright, let's get that cover opened up. Mosey on under here. Hopefully we have enough to fill it. Not the fastest filling thing in the world, is it? How long is it gonna rain for? Check the weather. Where is the weather? There it is. Till 2 o'clock, it says. It's gonna rain again tomorrow. Or day after tomorrow. Guess that's good on the barley crop. We didn't have enough. We were somewhere between 68 and 70. Whee! Only been live for 40 minutes. Come on. Alright, let's get on the road. Got works to do. least this tractor will go 32 instead of 25. Get it straight. Turn on GPS. Go ahead and hit our A line. Try to get this as straight as possible. Set our B line. There we go. We are going to do a headland at the top just to be safe, so we're not fighting the trees and stuff. Taking variable spray rate would help out a lot right now. We don't have that option. Not yet. Sure, it's coming soon. This is actually about the perfect size field. Wish I had about 10 fields this size. I wonder if the additional info works when you plow fields together. It'd be kind of nice if it did. That way I could see the acreage of this stuff. Mm-hmm. I really don't get why that field is so expensive. I mean, it's not much bigger than the one next to it. I don't think it comes with anything special. Too much fun, what's that mean? It's like too much money, there's no such thing. It's like a girl too pretty, too much class. Being too lucky, car too fast. No matter what they say I've done, I ain't never had too much fun. Oh, I forgot. I couldn't leave for too long. Guess I could quit wasting this shit, huh? You've seen nothing. Give me the reins and let me run. I ain't never had too much fun. Rockin', rockin' and rollin'. Down to the beach I'm strolling. But the seagulls poke at my head, not fun. I said, seagulls, stop it now. Alright, let's try to adjust something here. I'm not using that right now, so if I scoot this over, that's better. Now my head's more in the center. Give me the reins and let me run. 'Cause I ain't never had too much fun. Wanted to try something real quick. I wanted to get out. So, surely it's more than 1.6. Yeah, see. Let me get up here. Yeah. So, if we have land area of 10, it's about probably 16, 17 acre field. Nothing to frown at. And we're not going to get rich off this field, but we might if we use it for beer production. Problem is we do need to have a rotation. I don't care if the game doesn't require you to do that or not. I know with the mod seasons in FS19, if you didn't rotate your crops, you could actually lose some yield from planting the same crop 2 years in a row. But I don't know if it works like that 22. Probably does. It just doesn't show you in the menu. Glad we don't have dynamic mud on. Or whatever that mod was, real mud or something. 'Cause we'd be stuck. Stuck as a duck right now. Give me the reins and let me run. 'Cause I ain't never had too much fun. There goes the frames again. So weird, it drops and then it comes right back up. I don't think it's like a hardware issue. Possibly could be. I could bring up the metrics to see if it's, like if my GPU or CPU is just getting overworked, and that's at the times it starts to drop. But I've tested it for recording, and recording doesn't seem to hurt anything. I mean, I'm up there. I'm close to using all the GPU. I'm at like 80%. That's why my videos in the beginning were kind of looking shitty, because I was playing on triple screens and recording, and it was taking too much graphic power to run the triple screens and be able to play or be able to record at a good quality. So we're gonna have to go back to the farm for like 1,000 liters. Ridiculous. But if you guys are enjoying the stream, be sure to hit the thumbs up button. It helps us out a lot. If you're new around here, consider hitting the subscribe button. It's totally free. Doesn't cost you anything. The like button just helps us get out there in the algorithm a little bit better. So, you know, more people can be here for the streams. And then we can all chat betweenst each other. I think I'm just gonna pop back over the farm real quick. Fill this up again. Well, I don't know. Should probably not, because then I have to unload it somewhere. I know where there's a couple bags that we have left over that we can use. We'll just have to try them. Give me the reins and let me run. 'Cause I ain't never had too much fun. Man. We got 14 minutes until the rain's supposed to stop. 13 now. We'll see if it actually does. I would really like to get to harvesting in this episode, or this live stream. That would be awesome, because then we could get some stuff going in the brewery. I doubt we'll sell any of the beer this episode, but we can at least get the production started. I know we'll be able to. Freaking Alexa talking to me again. Jesus, I'm scared. Alexa, shut up. We might barely, I mean, make it. Got one pass left to do. Come on. Be with me, lime gods. 1,000 liters left. 1,000 liters. Come on, I have faith. 700. I think we'll make it. Oh yeah, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Have faith. 400 liters. $200. We did it. That's perfect too, because now we don't have to worry about emptying it before we return it. 'Cause that's all we needed it for. We'll get it back to the farmyard there, return it. They'll pick it up from the farmyard, and then get her fast forward in some time. I don't know. Maybe we should plant this in barley if we still have time. It's only 2 o'clock in the afternoon, September 1st. I believe we should be able to do it. We'll check when we get back to the farm, see what our crop schedule looks like. I really wish we could listen to the radio, but you guys know how YouTube is. I'm not gonna get the big boy planter again this time. Probably go with something a little more usable for that field. There's no reason to get the Borgo or the John Deere seeder to do that. We'll just probably get the Amazon, go back to the silage pit, fill that up because that's where all our seed and stuff is unloaded at. When I lease that autoload semi trailer again, I'll get all that stuff and bring it back over here so we don't have to drive over there to fill up and stuff. We are going to build a massive farm at some point. That way we have a place to park all that stuff. I guess we can get rid of that auger wagon we're not using. I thought I bought it. Okay, anywho, check the garage. Ooh, what's on sale? Nothing of use. Okay, we have that pallet trailer, so we don't have to lease it again. Should we sell the auger wagon to have a little more money? I'm tired of selling stuff to buy different stuff. Like, it's really starting to bother me. We can sell the roller, though. I'm not using it no more. It's useless. Anywho, let's get us a cedar rented. We want... I can either lease this one that's 8 meters, or lease this one, which is 12, or lease this one, which is 15. Let's just... Yeah, let's just lease this one, the Vernalin. About 9 grand. Lease it. They delivered it. So let's get this over here, get it filled up. Hey, I hit the button too soon. Alright, bring her right on back. On back. Alright, let's go up to the silage pit, get her all filled up. Stop up here and get rid of this honey pallet too so another one can spawn. Oh yeah. Super strength. Pass it every time. Well, all them jars are broke. That there. Tractor. I wish it would just automatically go back to the same camera you were on when you got out. Like, I hate how it does that. Luckily, we're probably only going to have 2 fields to fertilize this time. I have been really tempted to put the government subsidy signs on, but as we make more money, I think we'll get to the point where we can put in some generators, you know, like something that'll generate us some money, but it's not cheating, really. Singing, load up faster, load up seed. Yeah, I don't think any of this is lime, so I think we're doing alright. Thought I might have had some extras, but I wasn't 100% sure. I don't know why I'm still filling it. I'm sure that's going to be enough, so we'll just stop there. Go ahead and get in. I might have to take a pee-pee break. Singing, roll on highway. Ooh, that's rough. Ooh, we might have to do something about that hillside there. We might also get this planted and lease some mowing equipment. Something we can just swath as we mow, and then get a loading wagon, put that stuff in there. Yeah, we're not quite there yet. I know it's supposed to sell them in October, but we're probably just gonna wait until we have like a full semi-load worth of stop signs. No? Okay, cool. Roll on, family. Roll on through. Roll on, mama, like I asked you to do. Roll on, 18-wheeler, roll on. Oh, I'm actually kind of excited. I'll put this to barley. Oh, my love. This should be relatively manageable with this seeder. I mean, it's a decent sized field, but it's nothing special. Have to scoot on over a little bit. We'll get a headland done around here, and then I'm probably gonna have to go to the little boy's room. Alright, let's drop her down, turn her on. Let's get some barley in the ground. Yeah, we're gonna have plenty of seed. I don't know. I shouldn't waste the seed, but I just might. Oh, okay, good. This isn't a direct drill, so if I overlap just a little bit, it'll be alright. Trying to get this moved over so I can lock onto it. Go up this row. I mean, this sucks. We shouldn't really be wasting money on this kind of stuff, but I can't afford to buy anything at the moment. I could take out more of a loan, but 500,000 is enough. We're going to be struggling to pay that back, and we still got to deal with the interest on it every month, or every day actually. So I'm hoping they come out with a mod where you can, like, it's more realistic to the point where instead of just paying the interest, it takes out like a daily note to where you're actually paying it back at the same time, like they did in ATS with the realistic economy mod and stuff. When you're using it and you take out a loan, it takes out a much smaller payment, and that payment actually goes towards interest and paying the loan instead of just the interest, which it did in base game. Farmson's the same way, so I'm hoping they come out with a good mod for us where it'll come out and pay towards the loan. That way you're constantly making payments on it. And when you have a little extra, you can just add, pay more on it. I mean, just paying the interest to me is just a waste of money. Like, it should at least take some of that and put it towards the loan itself. That's not what I want. The worker's working, but I want to turn the GPS off. I hold that. Stop him. Turn the GPS off. Now let the worker go. Okay, we'll be right back. We're going to take a quick bathroom break. Alright, I did you guys a favor, and I put on a hat. Hope you're happy. Alright, anyway, let's go ahead and hire him, or fire him. Turn the GPS on. Okay, where's me lines? Do I have to start over again? Oh, there they are. Okay, so drop, start on. Let's get this thing scooted over to there. And carry on a trucking. I need a wider, like, camera border. Probably gonna adjust it for next stream, which will be next Wednesday, by the way, starting at 6 p.m. Central Time. So don't miss it. Can't believe he only got a pass and a half done since we left. Tell you, can't find good help these days. Really can't. Singing, roll on highway. I mean, I'm not even any good. I have to hit those spots again in a little bit, I guess. I don't know what I'm talking about. I can change the camera now. Turn that off. Get a worker going. And I'll get over here and work on this for a little bit. Unlock this stuff. I want the image. Let's make you fuck you boo boo. Make it about that much bigger, maybe? Video capture device. First off, let's move it down. Need to put it like in the center so I can drop this down a little bit. Like so. Gives you a little more of my head. Okay, that's as far as that way as it'll go. As far that way as it'll go. So let's move it over to this corner. I should be able to drag it. So. It's a little better, I guess. Nothing's really hanging out. Do see something that's hanging out. Video capture device. See if I can't get this to. Yeah, too much. It's hard to find that fine line. But there it is. Found it. Let's lock all that back again. Boom. Yeah, it's not taking up too much space. You're fired, man. Pitter patter. We're back at her. I'm growing the beard back in for you. Oh, and we lost all internet. Man, I just don't understand how you can drop like all of your upload speed at once. And it's right on back. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Come to talk with you again. I probably should have put about 40% of seed in here. And we probably would have had the perfect amount. We were at 66, so we'll see what we're at when we get to the end. See if what it would have been better at. Okay, it says fertilization's at 100% on my tractor screen. Mr. Lonely, I have nobody to call my home. Doing God's work. Getting her done. Okay, by the time my tires are about halfway, we can lift up. Just trying to get us a good point where we knew we could pick up the planter without having to look back there every time. Now for this one, I don't know what to say, because there's nothing for me to judge off of in the front. Mr. Lonely, I have nobody to call my home. Okay, when my tires hit there, we can take it off. Probably a little far on this side, which makes no sense. The headland should be about the same size. Okay, timed it good on that one. That's good. Shit. Well, I learned that when you set the stream reminder and you don't use YouTube to go live, that it doesn't work. The reminder's still there. I wish it would just automatically go away at the time you said it was going to start. That'd be the smart way to do it. So now I'm going to have to change the title of that. See if I can while I'm doing this. Okay. Get back over here, edit title and description. Cancel. What can I do with this one? Go ahead and Where's the delete button? Delete forever. And then crops are growing. We need a loan. Crops. Oh, holy shite. Crops are growing. We need a loan. FS22 episode 18. No, Ken, this game does not have any mission system yet. It does have kind of. I mean, there's no story-driven missions or anything like that. There is contracts. So, like, if you are done with your farm for planting season or whatever, and you're looking for something else to do to make some extra money, you can go to the menu. I'll show you. Of course, it's going to save. But you can go to the menu, go down to these paper-looking things, and then you have contracts you can do. But none of them build relationships with the people or anything like that. Since this is more of a simulator, like iRacing or Flight Simulator, there's not really. I don't think they'll ever put a story to it. Now, there may be a mod depending on what modders can do. There may be a mod where it adds a story, if that makes any sense. I've seen modders do some pretty crazy things in other games, so I wouldn't say it's impossible. But I think it would be pretty cool if they had some kind of missions too. They wouldn't even really need to be, like, I guess it kind of would still be story based, but if you could, you know, like, do a mission and, you know, get like a used old tractor out of it or something, I think that'd be pretty cool. Because then everybody's benefiting from it. And the contracts are nice. They don't pay very much. Otherwise, it would just be too easy for you to just do contracts all the time instead of, you know, trying to work on your own farm instead. But they're fun to do when you don't really have anything else to do and you're kind of like me. You don't like advancing time too much. Like, we're fixing to advance time because once I'm done planting this barley in this field, everything's planted for the year. So, you know, there's not much else we're going to be able to do. And once we fast forward, the chickens will make more eggs, and we can take those to sell, and then we need to get to a next growth state to fertilize 2 of our fields. So, we'll have to do that as well. Mr. Lonely. YouTube needs to make a raid button or something to be able to raid other streamers. That's one of the good things Twitch had going for them. I have nobody. I have to back up to get out of this one. Alright, whip her around. Come on, baby, don't let me down. I think we made it. Alright, last pass. Then we can fast forward some time, hopefully sell some chicken eggs. Mr. Lonely, I have nobody. Yeah, we've got 24%. So, if I would have put 40% in, like I said, I should have done, we would have had really close to the perfect amount. But I'm not going to worry about that 24% in there. Oh, why am I folding this up? You need to fold back down. We're going to hit this one spot over here, clean this up, then we can get rid of it. Do you have the game, Ken? Or are you looking at getting the game? I keep saying game. I should say simulator, but... Alright, let's get off the road while we unfold this thing. Or fold this thing. Turn GPS off. Okay, we're good to go. Take the field access here. I have nobody to call my own. Just gonna do this the easy way this time. I think they should give you money off for returning stuff with stuff in it still. Thanks, Clover. I appreciate that. We really... Hey, whoa! Jesus Christ, man! I swear cars cannot see you. But I really appreciate that. We enjoy making them. I enjoy live streaming too. Hopefully at some point we'll get to the point where we have, 10 or 15 people in here talking at a time. But we're getting there. It's a grind, a little bit. Well, it just kind of depends on what you like to do. Me, I tend to play games where it's something I enjoy doing in real life, don't have the ability to do so, so I play games that are around that area. So like I like American Truck Simulator, that's a good one. I like Farm Sim, of course. And then I like I play The Hunter, Call of the Wild, which is a hunting game. That's a good one. I used to be into iRacing. I got tired of paying the monthly subscription, so I don't play that anymore. What's some other games? I play Madden 22 quite a bit, but I guess that's just the inner sport guy in me. Okay, now the question is, do I just want to fast forward or do I want to lease the equipment to mow that over there? I say let's just fast forward because I need to get some fertilizer in these fields. So they're taken care of. And we really need to get some harvesting done so we can get some beer into, or some crop into the beer factory. Okay, there we go. Let's put that back on 5 times. Yeah, Farm Sim used to not be this popular actually. Like this year's game, FS22, it's like the most popular Farm Sim ever in history. They outsold the new Battlefield in the first week. So it's getting pretty popular. Yeah, this game is like a drug. Dude, I got this game, I pre-ordered it before it released, and I got it when it came out, and I bet I'm already over, like, probably almost close to 500 hours. Which I also do YouTube videos and stuff as well, so You know, I'm also on it more than most people would be, I guess, because I have to do content for videos, and then I like to also play on my own little playthrough, so I have, you know, fun playing it too. I mean, I have fun making videos and stuff while I'm playing it too. Like, I'm really enjoying this playthrough, and it's just on the base game map. It'll be even better once we get some better maps coming out. But so far, we don't have any American maps yet, so. But I haven't played City Skylines very much. It never really appealed to me. Um, I don't know. I'm just not much of a strategy game kind of person. I did play Civilization, the newest one that came out a while back. It was pretty fun. But I am playing FS22 on PC, and if you're looking to get into stuff, I would say get a PC. It's the best. You get better mods on PC and stuff. It runs better on PC. Got it for Christmas and played it every day. Yeah, I mean, it's still good on console, but like the extra stuff you can get and do with a PC is it's a little bit better. I know everybody can't afford a PC, and now is a really bad time to try to buy one or even build one, because you cannot get a graphics card for retail price. They're all like 300% higher than what they should be. So I can see why people are getting it on console and doing it that way. I have, in my setup right now, I have 3 screens. I have the center one in the middle. I have one on each side. And then I have a steering wheel. That's how I'm driving. I have the Logitech shifter. I don't use it for Farm Sim because I don't like the way they've got it working, because some tractors have like 13 or 18 gears, and you can't switch through. You only have a 6-speed shifter with Logitech, or most gear shifters, so you can't shift through all your gears. Dwayne Dickens, thanks for the subscription. Appreciate it. Yeah, Ken, PC's a good place to go. I was just looking the other day, because it's actually cheaper right now to buy a pre-built PC and to be able to get the newest gen of graphics cards. And I found a dang good PC for my standards, like for video creating, streaming, and playing the game at high settings, was about $2,000, 2,000 US dollars. So it's still pretty pricey, but I can't remember the company name now, but they have the option to finance it for a year. So my note was going to be like $80 per month, and you know, eventually I'm going to need it because I really want to be able to make the best quality looking videos as possible. So at some point I'm probably going to do that. Okay, let's see. I need to turn this off. Spread that out. Okay, I probably did that already. So I'm going to start over here. Yeah, PC's the way to go, especially if you're going to be into like high quality graphic games. It takes a lot of power to run them, and you need strong, good graphics cards and strong CPUs. But this game's definitely addicting. I'll finish streaming and I'll probably keep playing until I'm about ready to pass out, and then I'll go lay down and think about what I'm going to do the next day. So it's very, very addicting. It's also multiplayer, and now with FS22, it's cross-platform, so like I could play with people on PS4, Xbox. Clover, if you play as much as you say you do and you continue to play that much, it's definitely worth it. It enhances. I had 19 on Xbox and PC, and I played it on Xbox one time just to see if I would enjoy being able to sit in the living room with the kid and the wife and play with the controller. I played it that one time and I never touched it again. So I didn't even waste my money trying to get it on Xbox when this one came out. I'm like, I'll just get it on PC, and I'm staying on PC. I enjoy it a lot. I enjoy it so much more than I did on Xbox. Alright, couple more passes around the fence. Be good to go. Still got quite a bit of fertilizer. We might have to top up again before we go to the other field. I need to check the other field and make sure it actually needs fertilized. Yeah, this game, definitely awesome. Oh, I guarantee you will. I guarantee you'll enjoy it so much better on PC. What, bud? No, Deadass streaming. You can help me when I'm done streaming, okay? See you later. Kid wants to help me drive the tractor. I don't blame him. I'd let him, but he's running around naked, and I don't think you guys want to see that. He's only 3, before you guys get any ideas. Okay, let's just check and see how good of a job we did. Boop, boop, wrong way. Okay, it's full. That one's full. That one's full. That one's full. We need to do this field still. Because it's spotty. We plowed a bunch of fields together, so gonna have that on those big jobs. Only got another pallet of eggs. I wonder if they're about out of food. Let's check on the chickens real quick. Yep, that'd be why they're not producing eggs. Well, let's grab the auger wagon real quick, because I don't want my chickens to starve to death. Oh yeah, definitely a future little farmer. His mom yells at me all the time already because I'm ready to get him a PC so he can play with Dad on his own PC. Okay, there's the auger wagon. Back on in there. I do apologize, guys, if the stream skips a little bit or whatever. I have Starlink, which is really good internet, and it just, the upload speed, I guess with it connecting to a satellite, kicks in and out quite a bit. I mean, we're still under 10% of drop frames, which is good, but it just, every once in a while it's going to cut out for just a little bit, but if you hang tight, it'll come right back. It doesn't stay out long, so appreciate you guys dealing with that. Yeah, I mean, it's played everywhere. Like, I mean, everywhere. Places you wouldn't even think farming is, you know, happening. Alright. Hopefully this is enough wheat to get us till it's time to harvest. Oh, I need to set up my my new button. Forgot, with that new mod I have a button now to turn the auger on. Manual combine discharge. Let's go here. I need to go to the gamepad controls. Dump. What button do I want to use? Hey, not that one. Let's see, what if I do trigger and that? Okay. Try that again, make sure it gives me the same key. Yeah, I got Starlink. I live in a small town, and the best internet we have is like 5 megabytes per second. So wanting to be a content creator, got Starlink, and it's awesome. I mean, for doing, you know, upload videos, watching TV, downloading games. Oh, dude, it's the best. But as soon as you start streaming, it doesn't keep the upload speed consistently enough. Yeah, Farm Sim's huge in Europe, but see, that's where Giants is based out of. So, you know, they're probably able to promote it there a lot more. You know, they probably have commercials for it over there, which is weird. I mean, you'd think by now they'd realize, like, the Americas is 90% farms. Maybe not anymore. Used to be. But yeah, it used to be. I mean, the whole state of Kansas is a farm. Nebraska's mainly a farm. Louisiana, they grow a lot of cotton in Louisiana. Colorado's big for hay farms. They have corn and stuff in Colorado too, where they border Kansas and Nebraska. So, I mean, there's farms everywhere. They really need to push it on America more. I mean, I'm happy they at least gave us a base game map, you know, but I hate to tell you guys, but we are going to have to buy chicken food. We sure are. So yeah, if you don't feed your chickens, they don't make eggs. Makes sense. Can't say I blame them. They're full up now. Barley doesn't get harvested till like August. June. Oh, okay. So, gotta make it a ways yet. I'm just gonna park this tractor and this auger wagon over here in this shed because we're gonna need it again shortly. Well, I'm gonna try to fast forward a little bit. Yeah. I don't like doing potatoes in the game very well, but that's just because of the equipment we get. It just takes a while and it costs a lot to get into it. So it's like more of an end game crop to me. But, I mean, to each their own, man. I know people that like doing freaking poplars and stuff. Okay, let's get to another month. Let's get to December, since that was the end of October, November, December. We'll get it daylight. Okay. Let's run over here, check on the chickens. Might have to move some eggs. I'm hoping to sell a decent trailer load of eggs, but them not having food really shut down our productivity. I have a feeling we should have cut that grass. And we could at least sold whatever hay we cut off of it made some extra money, but I just didn't feel like it, man. Okay, they still have 6,000 liters of food, so they're doing alright there. It's not too shabby. Oh yeah, they do. Definitely do. Huh? No, I'm still streaming. And nobody wants to see you, turtle. Take mama her water. Hey, oi. Oh, thank you. See you later, alligator. Freaking kid. Alright. Oh, let's go check on the honey, too, while I'm thinking about it. So I learned a trick with this game. As long as you plow every time after you harvest, there's no weeds. So you don't have to deal with weeds. I enjoy that very, very much. Because I've got a modded plow that's big enough to do the job. These are hibernated. Okay, so the chickens still have 6,000 liters of food. What's going to end up happening is going to have to sell the eggs and then buy chicken food. Once they get close to running out, I mean, they're still 3/4 full, so we got a while. So let's just make it to January. Okay. They're about halfway. So let's move these eggs. Let's make it to February. I mean, there's 8 pallets, 9 pallets of each. How are the bees making honey? Thought they were hibernating. Yeah, I play with everything on except for rocks. I enjoyed rocks the first time I did it, and then I quit doing it. The main problem is they don't have any pieces of equipment that are big enough to do the rocks in an efficient manner. So like when you get to the point where you have really big fields, you're not going to want to get out there with that 6-meter wide rock picker to pick up all those rocks. Alright, to February we go. Oh, missed it. See, they still got 3,000 liters. So I think we can make it to March. I don't know what we're going to do in March. We won't be able to harvest till June, so there's that. I like moving these eggs out of the way, that way it doesn't quit spawning eggs for this. For them being in the way, you know. Yeah, I turned them off, but everything else is on. I've got weeds on, I've got lime on, I've got plowing on. I actually enjoy the plowing now that mods have came out and I have the ability to use a decent sized mod or a decent sized plow. Like using a 5-meter plow to move all that crap, or like to plow all that dirt in a big field like this one. I mean, you'd be there all day. And I mean, especially for making videos and stuff, that ain't no good, man. I mean, do we try to make it another day? Once they run out of food, actually, I'm probably going to sell all these chickens and sell their coops and use the modded chicken coop we have for, because they hold 900 chickens instead of 360. How much food y'all got? 262 liters. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this one up here. I know you're not supposed to stack eggs, but it was taking up too much space. But FS22 by far is worth your money. Even from FS19, they've made leaps and bounds with their stuff. I need to go on this side. We're gonna sell them all the chickens. All right, let's see. Select. Boom. 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 Select. Boom. Boom. Select. Boom. 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 Okay, those chickens are gone. Let's go in here. Actually, before we sell the chicken coops, let's get those. What's up, Jord? What are you saying so for? Oh yeah, I love this game compared. I mean, FS19 was good to me. You know, I enjoyed it. It's the same thing every year, I think. Like they just come leaps and bounds. But this is the first year that Giants has actually produced the game themselves and distribute it. Like they own the whole game. So they did a good job. I really do believe so. Okay, let's get the semi. Let's hook up to the trailer. Let's get those eggs out of there before I sell those pins. Just in case there is some kind of a glitch and I sell those pins and all my eggs disappear. Because I would cry like a little girl. Oh, I never fertilized that other field. Luckily I can still do it. We still got time. Okay, which way is this thing pulled? Yeah, it's pulled in here this way. It's got a nose through the bushes. Yeah, the fence tool, dude, it adds a lot. Definitely lets you customize your farm the way you want it and give you that specific character that you're looking for and make your farm unique. I mean, I use the fence tool quite a bit on this farm. All that brown fence and the fence around the house, I did all that. I did it around our brewery, or not our brewery, but our beer sell point. When we get to making beer, we'll get to show that off. I don't think we'll get to making beer this episode, or like this today, but we'll be close. Hopefully we can at least get to harvesting today. I was going to quit streaming in about 36 minutes, so I've already been on for an hour and 55 minutes. So I'm going to try to stream for 2.5 hours every Wednesday. Just so you guys know, you guys can come back and check us out next Wednesday. Also, you can watch all the videos too in between. Oh yeah, I never even tried. I'm not going to lie to you. I never tried in 19 to do anything with fences. The only thing that we're lacking right now in 22 from 19 is just the game-changing mods that we got towards the end of 19's reign. Oh, we're gonna crush the eggs. Don't want to be doing none of that. You're just gonna have to wait, car. Look at there. Now that's a load of eggs. Okay, now I need to look where the best prices are. Here we... Eggs? Eggs is up here. Right there. Pub with beer. I can sell eggs at the beer pub. But we're gonna go to the farmer's market. I know where it is, so I don't need to look. Alright, Clover. We'll see you in the next one, man. You guys can leave comments on the videos and stuff too, man. I'll get back to you on those if you have any questions or anything. Appreciate you stopping in. Sorry to upset you. I know it sucks. I hope one day they can actually make it to where consoles can actually use auto load and stuff. If the auto load trailer upsets you, I've got plenty of other mods that'll upset you. And it's just basically because they're script mods, you know. So they say, you know, they can't convert them to Xbox because they changed the script instead of just being an item. On the road again. Just can't wait to be on the road again. Anybody want to place any bets on how much money we're going to make off these eggs? Got almost 40,000 liters and it's $1,500 a liter. I mean, $1,500 per 1,000 liters. So my guess is going to be around 60 grand. I didn't think I didn't know you could get auto load bale trailers and oh, I know what you're saying. You're talking about the ones that pick them up with an actual mechanical system. I was thinking you were talking about you know, like a trailer like this that auto loads bales. That car is really getting on my nerves. Yeah, eggs are pretty good money. They got that going for them, but I guess since I have the auto load trailer, you know, it doesn't bother me as much. Oh, the rolling pack. Yeah, I forgot about those. Well, I wonder how they figured that out, but can't figure out how to get you guys an auto load pallet trailer. You'd think if you could do that for bales, you could do it for pallets too. And maybe they're working on it. They gotta wait till it passes testing. Okay, I said 60. See how close we get. $59,077. I was pretty dadgum close. That's good. Yeah, I mean, the amount of mods that have hit the mod hub since Giants came back from holiday is ridiculous. We got another map, which is a European map. Nothing I'll ever play on, but it's a good looking map. We got all kinds of new, you know, game-changing mods. So, like, I have the one where I can turn on my auger on and off now instead of just letting it pump whenever it wants to. I like that especially for the combines and stuff because I hate when a wagon's pulling away or whatever and it shows the corn and it just, like, dumps it on the ground. Just from a realism perspective, I don't like the way it does that. But I got that mod today. There was a couple other nice new mods I seen. I was like, holy crap, that's awesome. Because there's stuff I'd complained about and been like, man, I really wish we had a mod that did this. And as soon as they came back from holiday, boom, there it was. I'm ready for like course play and auto to come to the mod hub. I swear, my dog never stays at home. Alright, the eggs are sold, chickens are sold. We're going to sell those 2 buildings. And I'm going to wait, actually, till we start harvesting this stuff before I buy more chickens. Just because, why buy chickens I don't have food for? So, goodbye, kind sir. Goodbye. Alright, let's get in the other tractor. Let's go finish that fertilizing. But before I do that, I gotta go to the bathroom again. I'll be right back. Okay, back again. Huh. I don't know, I haven't caught up on DJ Goham's videos in a while, so I don't know how many mods are waiting and testing. But hopefully we get some decent stuff soon. I'm really hoping for a good, like, southern style American map is what I'm hoping for. I grew up in the South, so like having a Louisiana map or Texas, anything in that area. The problem is anything in the mod hub is only going to be a standard size map, so which is what also sucks for consoles is you can't get, you know, the 4 times and 16 times map stuff like us PC players can. And that really bothers me because now we have crossplay. Well, you don't want to crossplay on a standard size map because you run out of space for farms and stuff. There's around 1,200. Holy crap. Yeah, I see what you're saying. If there's 1,200 mods in testing, they're probably not releasing the best of the best just yet. Which kind of makes me excited, because in the next week or so, there's no telling what kind of good stuff we could get. Ken, see you later, man. Have a good one. Appreciate you stopping by. Be sure to come back next time. Y'all also be sure to hit that thumbs up button if you're enjoying it, man. Really helps us out. Helps us out a lot. I know every YouTuber says that, but it really does help. Yeah, I like the bigger equipment. Like, I like having a big farm. That's why I did the $6 million farm so we could start off with big equipment. But I mean, this map's really not built for the play style I enjoy playing with. Like, I don't know if you've ever watched videos of anybody playing like on West Texas or Nebraska lands or any of those big maps. I mean, that's the kind of stuff I enjoy doing. Like when you have, you know, 400-acre fields instead of 40-acre fields, which are considered big on this map. Like it really makes a difference. Makes my life more enjoyable anyway. Come on, baby, get back to good. Well, the only thing, in my opinion, that really bothers me about any of the like European maps that come out is like everything has hedges and stone fences around every single field. Like they're not catered to big equipment. Like you can't even use the big equipment if you want to because you can't fit it into the fields through the gates and stuff. I mean, it's cool. I like the, you know, the decoration and whatnot, but I also like being able to get like bigger stuff in there so it doesn't take me as long to do the job. Oh, okay, I got you, George. Yeah, it's 22 is drawing a lot of new people, and I think that's why my channel's actually growing the way it is because there's so many new people interested in Farm Sim 22, and they're not familiar with all the popular YouTubers, which is good for me. I mean, they'll find them eventually, but hopefully by then I can be one of them. I mean, I'd love to do this full time. Like we talked about how addicting this game is. Like I would love to do nothing but play Farm Sim and make videos and live stream with you guys. But everything good comes with time, so we just got to get there. I'm actually completely satisfied with how we've been growing. Like we're almost to 100 subscribers now. Um, you know, we're doing all right for the circumstances. Yeah. Well, see, that's my thing. Like, I guess for me though, it's because I'm used to it. Like I grew up around it. I mean, every farm I see is wide open spaces. You know, they've got like barbed wire fences around them and stuff, but that's only in certain areas where they're like cattle pastures and stuff. Over towards Kansas and Nebraska, there ain't a field even close to having anything around it. That crop comes right up to the irrigation ditch next to the road, and you know, never, there's no wasted space. Oh, you're good, man. I've not. I've subscribed to people and you know only watched their newest stuff. Like I started watching one of their videos, enjoyed what they did, subscribed, and then I only watched the videos that they put out after that. There's no fault in that. I mean, you don't have to go back and watch all the old ones. I will tell you this, if you go back and watch the first video on the channel, it you'll see the drastic change in how much better we've actually gotten already. I've seen some mistakes and some things that have happened that I'm like, man, I wish I could have done that better. And I figured out how to do it, and now we're here. Alright, we're done fertilizing. What do we do now? Chickens are gone. I guess we just get to harvest season. We're at $191,000. How did we? Oh, we sold the chicken coops. That's how. But yeah, man, I'm not faulting you for not watching them. I'm just glad that you've watched any of them. I'm glad that you're here while we're streaming. It means a lot. It definitely beats sitting here talking to myself, which I do that often. I spent about the first hour of the stream doing that. I don't know. What did I do with all that money? I know I bought another field. I bought a couple trailers and stuff. I have a modded set of trailers. So I bought these. Double dump, belly unload. I got the 9R. I think I bought this Peterbilt in that trailer too since then. But I'm not 100% sure where it all went. I don't even know where my real money goes in life. You get out of here, eating my grass. It looks a little better with the chicken houses gone. We'll have to smooth all that back out. Because I'm not putting them back here. I'll put them back over by the silage pits. Okay, move this honey again. Should have took what I had when we went, but we'll stockpile this stuff too. Alright. Let's get to harvest season, now that we don't have anything to worry about. Everything's fertilized. Everything's ready to go. We just gotta get to June. There goes that loan interest. May 2nd. June 1st. Get to June 2nd and stop it and see if it catches up or anything. Take a look at the map. That's my thing, is the first time I started, like, I didn't stay on my schedule. So I think that's what kind of got me the most on not growing. But now I've been pretty consistent. I've kind of changed it up a little bit. I was doing a video every day of the week. Okay, that's all ready to harvest. Good to go. But I was doing a video every day of the week, Monday through Friday. Now what I'm doing is Monday's video, Wednesday's stream, and then Friday and Saturdays will be videos. Eventually I'm going to change it to where Wednesdays will be a video and Saturdays will be a live stream. And that might happen within the next month or so. We've got to lease a harvester to get anything done. So, all right, go in here. But I appreciate the kind words, man. It really does mean a lot. Okay, we do have an auger wagon, so it's not like we need the best of the best here. We do have some older stuff. Let's just lease the oldest thing we got. Gonna get the biggest tank extension we can get. We'll just leave those on. Set up. Leasing it. We're gonna be running a big header, so we're gonna want it to be as strong as possible. Okay, we got no numbers, specification North America, rear hitches, we got the big engine, we got the long pipe, we got GPS, and we've got the biggest thing possible. So 13,000 for that. Then we gotta lease a header. Luckily we only need one header this time. And I do have modded headers, so you'll see when we get started. They'll go 10 miles an hour. Well, see what happened was, if you do go back and watch the first episodes, you'll see, I did start with a harvester. And then I wanted money to be able to do stuff. Because, I mean, I bought all our equipment, I bought all the fields we could afford, I built the farm, and we had like 300,000. Well, then we bought the chickens, and then I just kind of upgraded a few things here and there, and ran out of money. So I was like, you know what? We can just lease the harvester. We only use it once a year. We'll just lease it. And then that'll give us a lot of money to be able to, you know, upgrade other equipment and make the process easier. Well, I kind of did that with a couple of pieces of equipment. I did, I had a seeder. I sold it because I mainly did corn. So then I found that beer, like the brewery, that's a hard word. I found the brewery mod. Well, then I was like, well, you know, to do beer, I have to have wheat or barley. So I sold the John Deere planter, and once I sold the John Deere planter, yeah, the second vid was when we bought all the equipment. I sold the planter so we could buy a seeder, and I never bought a seeder. I just rented the biggest one I could get. Okay, why won't you go down? Yeah, it's been a process. Question is, am I gonna bale all the straw? I think I should, because that's a lot of extra money. Yep, there's the straw. You going to bed? Good kiss. Love you. Night night. See you in the morning. Sweet dreams. The boy had to come tell me goodnight. I'm so gonna miss that when he gets older. But yeah, it's been a process. Got way too close to the fence that time. But I mean, we're getting it all figured out. Like, I took out this loan tonight. Took out a $500,000 loan to buy more property so we could put our brewery on it to be able to make the beer. That deer's fixing to get harvested. So I did that. And then I just got rid of the chickens because I'm going to buy a bigger coop. They're not going anywhere. And now we're going to have plenty of food for them. Yeah, I like doing that too. My problem is remembering to get rid of whatever money I have left. But that's probably what I'll do in the next playthrough. He is 3 years old. Just turned 3 in November. And then I got another baby on the way in May. And it's going to be a girl. So we're going to have a full house here pretty soon. That's another reason I kind of started doing YouTube too, was to, because I think it'd be cool if I could do this full time at some point and be able to be home with the kids every day instead of just at night when I get off work. But even if I never make it, I enjoy doing it, so it's like a hobby of mine. Holy crap, we are going to get a lot of barley. We're already almost full and we haven't even made a whole headland around this thing. The terrible sevens. Well, I feel for you. I really do. Get the pipe out. Turn that off. About to find out if my new mod actually works. We gotta dump this barley back in the, or this wheat back in the silo. Otherwise the barley won't go in here. But we're gonna get the combine unloaded. And then we're gonna load some in the brewery, make sure it's working. And then probably gonna call the stream there. Be right at about 2.5 hours. Which is what I was shooting for. But like I said, we'll be back on Friday with a video, and back on, we might actually stream Saturday. I'll just kind of have to see how it goes. Depends on what we're doing on Saturday. I know the fights are Saturday night, so it'll be like a midday stream on Saturday if I do it. I just want to try it. See what the analytics are like, see how different it is. Oh yeah, you guys can't get them because they're licensed. I forgot about that. There will be some mods that come out that are like Lizard branded, but they'll be like older Chevys and stuff like that. Look, see how it's not dumping? I gotta see if I can get auto drive set up. Look at there. I don't want a Lizard one. I hear you. Maybe someday you can get you a PC. I know it's hard. It took me a long time. I bought a crappy one. It was a piece of junk. I tried to upgrade it. It didn't work. Put the old stuff back in it. Took it back. They gave me my money back for it. And then I ordered all the parts slowly to build my own PC. Built it. It worked okay. It was good enough to play on. Streamed on Twitch for a while with it. This was like 5 years ago. And then about 3 years ago, I'd say, I decided that I wanted to build a new one. Try to make it better. So I bought the best parts I could afford at the time, and top of the line stuff. Put it together. Now it's the one I'm using, but it's still not quite strong enough for the content creation stuff. So eventually I'm gonna buy another one. I doubt I'll build one again because it's just way prices of stuff are right now. It's cheaper to buy one built. I'm guessing they're still getting like retail prices on stuff. Yeah, I hear you there. I don't know how it plays on the newer generation of consoles, but I have an Xbox One, and I couldn't play 19 on it. No, it wasn't bad performance. I mean, it did okay, but my thing is I wanted the mods. And there was other games I wanted to play on PC too, of course. It wasn't just Farm Sim. I wanted to play America Truck Sim, Farm Sim, iRacing, a lot of computer stuff. That's good. I'm glad it runs smooth. Everybody was worried when they said it was going to be for all platforms, even the old generation, that the game was going to suck because they were going to have to downgrade so many things to, get it to work. But freaking works awesome. Alright, let's see if I can't find the screen. It's not there. Not there. Not there. Where's the dang menu? I might have to turn on the zone markers. It's going to be in this. Where is the interactive zone markers? Right there. Oop. Manage production. Got barley. Oh, we got to bring water. So we'll do that. Yeah, it could be. I know they've been doing some updates and stuff to it too, so could get better. Guess I can't buy water. I wonder where you're supposed to put the water, though. My question. Did I park in a bad, did I put it in a bad spot? Oh, right there in those tanks. That'll do it. Well, like I said, been streaming for 2.5 hours. So I think I'm going to go ahead and call it there. This will give us some harvesting to do in the next video. We'll get the beer operation up and running in the next video. And get our chickens back in the next video. Appreciate you watching, guys. Jord, you're awesome. You're a gentleman. Appreciate you being here. Hopefully I see you in the next one. We may stream on Saturday, like I said. Just depends. But if we do, we'll still do Friday and Saturday videos. And yeah, it's a really good game. I'm hoping it continues to grow. The updates make it even better, and hopefully we get some good DLCs here soon. But I will see you guys all in the next